Hey there, beautiful souls! Are you feeling stuck in a rut, like you're just going through the motions day after day? Do you wake up each morning feeling unfulfilled, wondering if this is all there is to life? Well, I've got news for you. It doesn't have to be this way. What if I told you that by implementing just 5 tiny habits, you could completely transform your life? That's right, 5 simple, easy-to-do habits that could set you on the path to becoming the best version of yourself, living a life full of purpose, joy, and success. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another self-help guru promising miracles? But hear me out. This isn't about quick fixes or empty promises. This is about real, sustainable change. Change that starts with you, from the inside out. Change that's backed by science and proven to work. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful habits that, when practiced consistently, have the potential to revolutionize your life. These aren't just random tips. They're carefully curated strategies that target every aspect of your well-being: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So if you're ready to break free from mediocrity, if you're tired of just existing and want to start truly living, then stick around. This video could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Are you ready to transform your life? Let's dive in. Habit number 1, wake up early. The first habit that can dramatically change your life is waking up early. Now I know what you're thinking, I'm not a morning person. But trust me, this simple change can set the tone for your entire day. Start by setting your alarm just 15 minutes earlier than usual. Gradually increase this time until you're waking up at least an hour earlier than you normally would. Why is this so powerful? Well, those early morning hours are like a gift. The world is quiet, your mind is fresh, and you have uninterrupted time to focus on yourself. Use this time to meditate, exercise, read, or work on a personal project. You'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish before the rest of the world even wakes up. Remember, the key is consistency. It might be tough at first, but stick with it. After a few weeks, you'll find that your body naturally adapts to this new schedule, and you'll start looking forward to those peaceful morning hours. Here's a tip to make this habit stick. Place your alarm clock or phone across the room. This way, you'll have to physically get out of bed to turn it off. Once you're up, resist the urge to crawl back under the covers. Instead, immediately make your bed. This small act of accomplishment will set a positive tone for the rest of your day. Habit number 2, practice gratitude. The second habit is practicing gratitude. This might sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Each day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend. Why is gratitude so important? Well, research shows that regularly practicing gratitude can increase happiness, reduce depression, and even improve physical health. It trains your brain to focus on the positive aspects of your life, rather than dwelling on the negative. To make this habit stick, try to do it at the same time each day. Maybe right after you wake up, or just before bed. You could use a journal, a notes app on your phone, or even just say them out loud. The important thing is to make it a consistent practice. Here's a challenge for you. For the next week, try to find 3 new things to be grateful for each day. This will help you avoid falling into the trap of listing the same things over and over. You'll be surprised at how much good you can find in your life when you really start looking for it. Habit number 3, move your body daily. Now let's talk about exercise. I know you've heard this one before, but there's a reason it's on every self-improvement list out there. Regular movement is not just good for your body, it's essential for your mental health too. But here's the thing, you don't need to spend hours at the gym to reap the benefits. Start small. Commit to just 15 minutes of movement each day. This could be a brisk walk, a quick yoga session, or some bodyweight exercises in your living room. The key is consistency. As you build this habit, you'll likely find yourself wanting to do more. That's great, but don't push yourself too hard too fast. Remember, we're building sustainable habits here. The goal is to make movement a natural part of your daily routine, not a dreaded chore. Here's a tip to make this habit stick. Pair your movement with something you enjoy. Maybe listen to your favorite podcast while you walk, or catch up on a TV show while you do some stretching. This way, you'll start to associate exercise with pleasure, making you more likely to stick with it. Habit number 4, practice mindfulness. Our 4th habit is mindfulness. In our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. Mindfulness is about bringing your attention to the present moment, without judgment. For the next few weeks, set aside 5 to 10 minutes each day for a mindfulness practice. This could be meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply sitting quietly and observing your thoughts and surroundings. If you're new to mindfulness, you might want to try a guided meditation app to get started. Remember, the goal isn't to clear your mind completely, that's nearly impossible. Instead, it's about observing your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Regular mindfulness practice has been shown to reduce stress, improve focus, and increase overall well-being. Give it a try, you might be surprised at how much calmer and more centered you feel after just a few weeks. Here's a simple mindfulness exercise you can try right now. Take a deep breath and focus your attention on your senses. What can you see around you? What sounds can you hear? Can you feel the temperature of the air on your skin? This simple practice can help ground you in the present moment and reduce stress. Habit number 5, continuous learning. Our fifth and final habit is all about continuous learning. In today's fast-paced world, it's more important than ever to keep our minds sharp and our skills up to date. Commit to learning something new every single day. This doesn't have to be anything big or time-consuming. It could be a new word, a historical fact, or a quick tutorial on a skill you've always wanted to learn. The internet is full of free resources, from podcasts to YouTube videos to online courses. The key is to make learning a daily habit. Not only will this expand your knowledge and skills, but it will also keep your mind active and engaged. Plus, you never know when that random piece of information might come in handy. Here's a challenge for you. For the next month, try to learn one new thing each day and share it with someone else. This could be a fun fact you tell a coworker or a new skill you teach a friend. Sharing your knowledge not only helps reinforce your learning but also spreads the joy of discovery to others. Now let's talk about how to implement these habits in your daily life. The key is to start small and be consistent. Don't try to change everything overnight. Instead, focus on one habit at a time. Once that habit feels natural and effortless, move on to the next one. Remember, it's not about perfection. There will be days when you slip up, and that's okay. The important thing is to get back on track as soon as possible. Don't let one missed day turn into a week of inaction. To help you stay accountable, consider finding an accountability partner. This could be a friend, family member, or even someone from our ResiliDream community. Share your goals with them and check in regularly to discuss your progress. Speaking of community, let's talk about how these habits can ripple out and affect those around you. When you start waking up early and using that time productively, you might inspire your family members to do the same. When you practice gratitude regularly, you'll likely find yourself expressing appreciation more often, which can strengthen your relationships. As you move your body daily, you might find opportunities to include others in your activities, maybe a walking date with a friend or family fitness challenge. Your mindfulness practice can help you become more present and attentive in your interactions with others, and as you commit to continuous learning, you'll have more interesting things to share in conversations, potentially inspiring others to learn as well. Remember, personal growth isn't just about improving yourself. It's about becoming a better version of yourself for the benefit of those around you too. As you implement these habits, pay attention to how they affect not just you, but your relationships and your community as well. Now, let's address some common obstacles you might face as you try to implement these habits. One of the biggest challenges is finding time. We're all busy, and it can feel like there aren't enough hours in the day to add anything new. But remember, we're talking about tiny habits here. Waking up 15 minutes earlier, taking a 5-minute gratitude break, or doing a quick 10-minute workout. These are all small-time commitments that can yield big results. Another common obstacle is lack of motivation. There will be days when you just don't feel like doing it. On those days, remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. Visualize the person you want to become and the life you want to live. Sometimes you have to push through the resistance to reap the rewards. Consistency can also be a challenge. It's easy to start strong but then lose steam after a few days or weeks. This is where habit stacking can be helpful. Try attaching your new habit to an existing one. For example, practice gratitude while you brush your teeth, or do some stretches while your coffee brews. By linking your new habit to an established routine, you're more likely to stick with it. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. Celebrate your small wins along the way. Did you wake up early 3 days in a row? That's worth celebrating. Did you learn something new every day this week? Give yourself a pat on the back. These small victories will help keep you motivated and on track. Now let's talk about the long-term impact of these habits. While you might see some immediate benefits like feeling more energized from waking up early or less stressed from your mindfulness practice, the real magic happens when you stick with these habits over time. Imagine a year from now, if you've been waking up early consistently, you'll have gained hundreds of extra hours of productive time. That could translate to significant progress on a personal project, a fitter body from regular morning workouts, or a calmer mind from daily meditation. If you've been practicing gratitude daily, you'll likely find that your overall outlook on life has shifted. You'll be more appreciative of what you have, less affected by minor annoyances, and generally happier. Your relationships might improve as the people around you notice your more positive attitude. Regular exercise will have compounding benefits on your physical and mental health. You'll likely have more energy, sleep better, and feel more confident in your body. Plus, the discipline you've developed from sticking to a workout routine can spill over into other areas of your life. Your mindfulness practice will have trained your brain to be more present and less reactive. You might find that you're better able to handle stress, more focused at work, and more engaged in your relationships. And think about the wealth of knowledge you'll have accumulated through your commitment to continuous learning. You'll be more interesting in conversations, more adaptable in your career, and more confident in your ability to tackle new challenges. These are just a few examples of how these tiny habits can lead to massive changes over time. The key is to trust the process and stay consistent, even when you don't see immediate results. Now I want to address something important. As you embark on this journey of personal growth, it's crucial to remember that everyone's path is different. What works for one person might not work for another. That's why it's important to approach these habits with a spirit of experimentation, try them out, see how they feel, and adjust as needed. Maybe you find that afternoon workouts work better for you than morning ones, or perhaps you prefer journaling your gratitude rather than saying it out loud. That's perfectly okay. The goal is to find what works best for you and your lifestyle. Also, be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, and there will be ups and downs along the way. There might be days when you fall back into old habits, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep getting back on track. Remember, this journey isn't about reaching some final destination of perfection. It's about continual growth and improvement. Each day is an opportunity to be a little bit better than you were yesterday. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a challenge. Choose one of these habits, whichever one resonates with you the most, and commit to practicing it every day for the next 30 days. At the end of those 30 days, take some time to reflect on how it's impacted your life. You might be surprised at the changes you see. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits are you most excited to try? Do you already practice any of them? What other tiny habits have you found transformative in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's create a community of support and encouragement, where we can share our experiences and learn from each other. Remember, your journey of personal growth has the power to inspire others. By sharing your experiences, you might just motivate someone else to start their own journey of transformation. If you found value in this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. We're committed to bringing you content that helps you live your best life and achieve your dreams. And if you know someone who could benefit from these habits, why not share this video with them? You never know. You might just be the catalyst for positive change in someone else's life. Thank you for watching ResiliDream. Remember, you have the power to transform your life, one tiny habit at a time. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep growing, and keep pushing yourself to new heights. You've got this.